percentage shots, the layups, free throws, and the open three-pointers. If they're hitting contested jump shots, you just have to tip your hat to them. Kevin, a sound strategy.
And Doris, thank you as always. And of course, facing an offense like this, you really have to be aware at all times of the weapons they throw at you.
Yeah, and they can light it up when they get it going. It's going to take a top-notch effort defensively to keep them in check.
And you know what? I think they're up for it. I like to hear Coach acknowledging the challenge they're facing. They know what they're in for. Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep. Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Westbrook double team. Here's Durant. And it's Portland with the rebound. Here's Newman. A 32-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And Waiters kicks to Westbrook. Back to Waiters. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight. Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's Newman. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. The Prodigy's got 7.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
They're running. Here's Aminu. Finished off the break. Aminu's got his first points of the game.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Raiders against Lillard. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by Newman. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 9, shooting well. Lets it go. And Portland again with the bucket.
And after his last game, you're really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Here's Westbrook, and it's good.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Lillard attacking. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. A different look now for Portland. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Plumlee. Mitch McGarry comes in for Ed Davis. And it's Will Barton in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And a new group in here for the Thunder. JaVale McGee's checked in for Jay. Robinson comes in for Serge Ibaka. J.J. Barea is checked in for Dion Waiters. And it's Payne in for... Russell Westbrook. And here are the Blazers. They're on a 13-4 run. Out to the wing. This is it to Newman. Back to Lillard. On the corner. No good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Here's Barea. Oklahoma City gets it back. Trailblazers leading by 3 to the paint. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Cephalosha's checked in. There's 1:26 left here in the first quarter. They set the pick. The wide open look for Durant. Buries it from three-point range.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here is Cephalosha as Zealy dishes to Barton. McGee with the block. Now here's Payne. Here's Durant.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Portland.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And both free throws good for Durant.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Payne's shot is good.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Here's Barton from 18 feet away. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Durant attacking. Kicks it to Robinson. Over to the left wing. Barea, the pass to McGee. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of counts up there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
Here's Newman. Got it off in time, but it's no. And Serge Ibaka, becoming known for his shooting ability now. He talked about the confidence his team.
He trusts you. Every time he passes the ball, when you don't shoot, he screams you, shoot ball. Then next time what? You will shoot. And if you miss, you say, yeah, good shot. You know, and your coaches in the practice talking to your teammates. Man, when Serge is open, give him the ball. He will make that shot.
Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is. Huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice. Pretty been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
They came out with the purpose of playing for one another, making the extra pass throughout that first quarter.
Guys, that is simply just good basketball. I mean, really good basketball. Total team effort out there.
Newman in a point guard. Gary out there with Festus Ezeli. Then there's Al Farouk Aminu, and it's Holiday in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland. A chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets got down to business. He ended with 32 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. Just numbers that really jump out at you in the box score.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Well, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on the roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Here's Payne, and the layup falls. Payne's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
A different look now for Portland. Plumlee is checked in for fairly new group here for Portland. Mazzili's checked in for Plumlee. Mitch McGarry comes in for Ed Davis. Martin's checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. And Newman subbed in for Justin Holiday. And a new group in here for the Thunder. JaVale McGee's checked in for Jack. Thomas Robinson comes in for Serge Ibaka. Durant's checked in for Waiters. And Barea subbed in for Payne. Offensive rebound.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out. They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Outside Durant. Westbrook with a wide open look. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Robinson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder.
Excellent work to turn that miss into 2 points on the tap in.
Hustle points, I believe they called it.
Yeah, and how great are his ball instincts there? Just having a knack, really the instinct to just get after it on the backboard.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. No good on the free throw. Second free throw, no good.
Not a typical trip to the line for him there. He had been knocking him down.
No problem knocking that one down. 16 points for Freak.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Outside Durant. McGee a screen. Durant kicks to Barea. 1 second left. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Thunder lead by 3. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
We just have to wait for the right shot, really. We want to get even with them, but too often we're trying to do it all in one trip. Stay patient, wait for that can't miss shot.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again. Number 1, we've done really well in limiting our turnovers. The last thing we want to do is give them extra possessions, and so far, we haven't. On the fast break is where we showed the most signs of life. When we pushed it, we were able to catch them on their heels a few times. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. All right, guys, Let's get out there and play a good second half.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do. Over the break in halftime. Let's see now if one can pull out away here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays. I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2, and it's Jang in at the pivot spot manning the middle.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
This one for 3. No good from Newman.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Durant kicks to Westbrook. Misses the 3. Trailblazers trail by 6. Jang dishes to Westbrook. Pass to Waiters. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Davis with some nice D.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Newman. He's got 16. It's deflected. And Aminu kicks to Lillard. The 15-footer, good. Lillard's got 11 points.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And then Waiters with the jam.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
And let's run down for you the top 3-point shooting point guards in the league this season. Freak number 1.
He is so from long range that it forces the defense out and really opens things up for him, which makes it easier for him to set up his teammates.
Well, he's a prime example of why being a top-notch three-point shooter comes in handy for a point guard.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's number.
And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
And that's one of those games where I just felt the attitude going in was wrong. I think they believed what was being said about them in the press, and that was a game that they just couldn't win.
I'm going to disagree with you here. I don't think it was about lacking confidence in themselves. I just think the talent difference between the teams is too much for them to overcome.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Raiders on the wing. Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, for the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the prodigy. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
All right, Doris.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
But that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Waiters passes to Ibaka. Can't get it to go.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Davis, the pass to Newman. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Now just a 3-point Thunder lead.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Tabo Cephalosha has checked in for Portland. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Waiters gets a wide open look, and it's Portland with the rebound. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
For the tie, and he hits the triple. 3 points there in the shot from Newman. The Prodigy's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers. Holiday against Durant. Ibaka with a screen on Holiday. Payne. Easy layup after coming off the pick. Payne's got 4 this quarter.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
At the elbow, it's Ibaka. From 13, that is good. Ibaka's got his second bucket of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closer. They set the pick. Durant for 3. The shot is off. Now Portland takes it the other way. Holiday attacking. Pass to Newman. In the corner, Cephalosha with it. Davis dishes to Cephalosha. And the pass to Newman. Rebound by Dang. Jang's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Thunder have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. To the paint. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Newman, the pass to Plumlee. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Here's Newman. Portland again missing. The Thunder leading by 4. Payne kicks to Waiters. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Trying to come back, and you mistakes. His fourth turnover hampering their effort.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Plumlee. Mitch McGary comes in for Ed Davis. Will Barton, he's checked in for Cephalosha. And Lillard subbed in for Justin Holiday. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. JaVale McGee's checked in for Jen. Robinson comes in for Serge Ibaka. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Waiters. And Barea subbed in for Payne. Portland may have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Durant attacking. Nice D from Lillard. Trailblazers trail by 7. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Newman. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Now, here's Westbrook, defended by Newman. There's a screen by Robinson. Westbrook drives in, and it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession.
Shape up. Shape up.
Look now for Portland. Plumlee is checked in for McGary, and Newman subbed in for Will Barton. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Gorgie Dang's checked in for JaVale McGee. Baca comes in for Robinson. Waiters, he's checked in for J.J. Barea. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Newman in at shooting guard. Plumlee out there with Aminu. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Ezeli in at the 5. That's the group on the ball for Portland. Here's Newman. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 5 assists in the game.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out. Outside Durant. And Ibaka kicks to Waiters. Good on the triple. Waiters got 24. And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Here's Newman. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. There's the dish to Durant. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Shot's good by Waiters.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Durant. Davis is checked in for Festus Ezeli. Here's Newman. Portland again missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And Waiters with the stuff.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is. Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Now here's Payne, covered by Lillard. And Durant gets double teamed. Here's Payne. Bethesda good off the assist from Durant. And the Thunder lead by 10.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior. And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Inside, here's Waiters. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Waiters got 31 points.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low bar.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
That's good. And that's 31 points for Freak.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And the foul called on Freak. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. I mean, my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of foul.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Jang, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
No good from Newman. Oklahoma City leading by 7 to the inside. And Dion Waiters the bucket on the assist by Durant. And that's now 33 points for Dion Waiters. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Payne. Here's Newman. Offensive rebound. Plumlee and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Looking at the game for Plumlee. 10 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within 8.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Down low, deflects the pass. Here's Lillard in for his 7th make in 13 tries.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Shots good by Waiters.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Plumlee, no luck. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Outside Westbrook. And Ibaka kicks to Jang. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Oklahoma City.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And it'll advance the win total up to 12 on the season.
And with this win now, all square, 1-1, 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
Well, I tell you, look at these teams, Greg. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Waiters. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dishes to Ibaka.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7. So a close game sees Oklahoma's...
A great game.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson again, folks, alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to take a quick peek at our Jordan player of the game. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
Oh, my God.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
So good to be with you again, everybody. The NBA season has now hit its stride. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Portland Trail Blazers. Taking a look at the Trail Blazers, they have been a team on a mission this season. Best record in the NBA. We're getting deep into the schedule now, and they continue playing dominant basketball. It's rare to see a point guard lead the NBA in scoring, but that's exactly what Freak is doing right now. Not only that, but he's still making sure to get everybody involved. How great has this been for this kid?
I mean, only MVP candidates can lead the league in scoring at the point guard position. I mean, it's critical to his team's success. Most guys would say, well, he's shooting too much. But no, his teammates say he's not shooting enough. The only time he's not supposed to shoot the basketball, Ernie, is when he doesn't have it.
If he holds on to the scoring title and keeps running the offense like this, he'll have a claim as the best point guard in the game today. Heard it here first.
And the only time he's not shooting, Kenny, is when he doesn't have it.
No question.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. See you later, folks.
What if he's mentally shooting?
Portland Trail Blazers. At small forward, Alpha
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Trail Blazers get home into town for this one. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, they return victorious from an undefeated road trip back to the loving embrace of their hometown faithful.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they haven't been the kind of fierce competitors here in the early season that they were just last year. Not even close. Could this be a team about to take a giant step backward?
No, I don't think so, Greg. I mean, they're just struggling with motivation right now. This team knows how to get itself ready for the postseason.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Newman, he's in at shooting guard. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Davis. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Lillard in at the point guard position. Here's Waiters following the basket by Freak. Feeds it to Durant. But Green can't get it to go. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
Now here's Westbrook. A 14-point game for him in the win against Portland.
And also, his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
No good from Newman.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him.
And then Lillard slams it in.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Clark?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Aminu misses. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against Portland.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shooting out for them. And how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
Davis sets a screen. Aminu dishes to Lillard. Trailblazers moving the ball around. No good from Newman.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Portland leading. Lillard out top. He's covered by Westbrook. Lillard, the pass to Newman. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. The Prodigy's got 6.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Portland leading by 3. Lillard the pass to Newman. Back to Lillard. Westbrook with the steal. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. For the Thunder, Robinson comes in for Jang, and it's Payne in for Dion Waiters. Mitch McGary's checked in for Portland. Screen by Ibaka. Payne with it. Lillard picks him up. Poked away. And now Portland on the break. On up the court. Robinson with the block. Now Durant. 17 points for him last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his team.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. JaVale McGee's checked in for Ibaka. And Reyes subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here. Here's Newman. McGee with the block. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Reyes with the ball.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Portland trailing here. To the inside. Martin, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Barton's got his first bucket of the night. The Thunder have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5. That's a beautiful jam. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Robinson misses.
Not the best shot right there with the good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Barton kicks to Cephalosha. There's the pick. Passes it to Newman. Carries it from three-point range. The Prodigy's got 11.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burgess across the way on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the Prodigy. Coach wants him to go from one of the key guys to the key guy. And from the way he responded in the huddle, I think he's up to the challenge. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Payne kicks to McGee. The feed to Barea. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. They need this. The rebound by McGarry.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Newman. And another 3 for Portland.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Payne.
You got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Yeah, it's a game of inches, and every play counts.
No good from Newman. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Trailblazers lead by 12. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to grow, and he gives us some insight into that philosophy. Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get back and stay healthy for the entire season? How does he work with this new coach? And the Thunder making a change here. Payne's checked in. Portland also making some changes. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Justin Holiday comes in for McGill. And Newman subbed in for Barton. Russell Westbrook out there with Payne. And it's Ibaka. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Jang in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the lead and finish at the rim.
Payne with the block. Meaning the pass to Newman. Three-pointer. Portland, no good that time either.
3 triples in the first quarter, but yet to knock one down here in the second.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And the 3-ball is good. Westbrook's got 7.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Plumlee with it. Westbrook picks him up. Lets it go from 11. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking it.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And a moment here to see the numbers for the Prodigy. Averaging 39 points. Over 4.5 steals and 7 assists. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense. Often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. JaVale McGee's checked in for Gordy Dang. Robinson comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Barea subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Thunder trailing by 7. And Waiters gets to Bain. And a foul called on Freak.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
The Thunder have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I see those numbers read pretty well.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Raiders with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. There's a screen by Robinson. Barea dishes to McGee. Pass to Barea. The three. And he gets it to go. Barea's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage inside.
Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Hammers it on, but fouls off the break.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself. That was the time to hold it.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
And they get it back. Another miss by Barea.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
That was the 3rd straight high-percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Dishes it to McGee. Just 5 to shoot. Raiders no luck. Here's Newman. Gets it off. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And we've reached halftime.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half.
If there's something I'd like to see us do as well in the second half as we did in the first, it's get the ball into the low post. They've had no answer when we've gotten it into the paint.
I'll give you a compliment, though. The ball movement's been excellent. Love how many buckets we're getting off assists. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat. That's the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end.
DJ Khaled. Convict music. We the best. Yeah. We taking over. Listen.
Spread out with South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on to North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia. From down in Miami, where warm in the winter. On up to Minnesota, where it's storm in the winter. Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Memphis, 10, holla at me. B&H-Town, Southside, Cloverland, daddy, I'm the man out in Dallas. Better ass Cali, Catman Cali with my eyes open valley. Blowing and spinning, going down Vinny. Drop 643, we're here switching. Red light stop me.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight's game at AT&T Center, it's the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. The fans and coaching staff have been very pleased with the way Portland's been playing. This is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you know, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's turnovers, that's missing assignments, missing rebounds. Same thing. Like, I know this is our, 82nd game this year. You're starting to feel a little bit. That's how those guys feel.
I didn't know the midpoint was the 82nd game, but anyway, injuries start to take a toll.
No, but we've done 87 two games. Doesn't mean the
just
team.
we've done a lot of games in our role here in the
right.
I
We
misunderstood
get 2 games a night, remember?
on the set.
Yeah, anyway, I was saying the injuries, they start to take a
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Trailblazers come into town for this one. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Hart. The Spurs happy to be returning to San Antonio after the road trip. Well, they come into every game with confidence, and this game is no different. 2 elite teams put each other to the test, certainly, every time they meet. A lot on the line in this one, though.
And when I look at San Antonio, they've started the season with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. They had a lot of people with doubt headed into the season. And I tell you what, they are out to prove those folks wrong.
And they're doing it, Greg. I know it's still early, but they've already shown they can compete with the best teams in the league.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Newman in a 2-guard. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Davis. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Lillard in at the point guard position.
Strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
He feeds it to Amino. Here's the dish to Plumlee. Passes it to Newman. Just 5 on the clock. The 19-foot shot. The shot will not go. 80 that time from Leonard. On defense, the Trailblazers want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from 3.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. When you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
Here's Green. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Davis, the pass to Newman. Good on the shot. The Prodigy's got 5 points so far.
And something we don't see nearly as much as we used to, the finger roll.
Outside Leonard. And the Spurs scoring again.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Now let's find out what head coach Greg Popovich had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I talked to him about the shot blocking they're certain to face in this matchup. He's certainly cognizant of it, and he told me this. If we can play a little more up-tempo and score before their bigs can recover, that will help. Also, getting them on the move in the half court, whether with ball movement or
Dennis, as always, thanks. And guys, do you agree with Coach's game plan here, given how tough the D is that they're going to go up against?
I really do. I think they're such a hard team to generate offense against. That has to be where they devote most of their attention.
Well, as long as it doesn't come at the expense of their own defense, fellas. I mean, they can't concentrate so intensely on offense, they forget to defend.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Here's Newman. 32 points for him last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent.
Here's Parker following the basket by Freak. Parker dishes to Aldridge. Green kicks to Parker. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Newman, guarded by Green. Plumlee, the pass to Lillard. A beautiful reverse layup.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Now here's Green. The wing jumper off target. Here's Newman, guarded by Green. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 9 points for Freak.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
And Parker, here we go. Sensational block. Here's Newman, covered by Bogut. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Here's Leonard. Sweet little floater.
That was an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against Charlotte.
Well, listen, they owned the boards at both ends of the floor in that game, and that's what won it for them. Those extra possessions were invaluable.
Well, Greg, I think coming into the game, that's where they thought they had an advantage, and they did a great job exploiting.
Leonard with the steal. From 13. No luck, and it's Portland the other way.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Portland leading. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Portland. Newman in at point guard. McGarry out there with Festus Ezeli. Then it's Will Barton. And it's Holiday in at the small forward position. San Antonio's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. There's a good screen. Leonard dishes to Anderson. And a wide open look for Lynn. Hands it from downtown. Lynn's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And for Portland, they're shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. So the wing on the left. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Martin passes to Newman. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. San Antonio trailing here. And Anderson kicks to Leonard. There's Lynn with the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. In this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
Exactly. Guys, they're clearly the better team, but you can't take anybody for granted. They're all NBA players. They get their checks twice a month across the league, so you've got to come prepared and focused and ready to play. Boy, such outstanding patient decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now here's Leonard. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Here's Newman. The 11-footer. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. The Prodigy's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Trailblazers. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder was superb. He dropped in 32 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
Here we go, San Antonio, please.
A different look now for San Antonio. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Green comes in for Kevin Martin. And Parker subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Plumlee, he's checked in for Portland. Aminu comes in for Justin Holiday. Now here's Leonard. He has 6. To end the run, and the jumper is good. Leonard's got 8 points. Portland leading by 10. For the 3. No good from Newman. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Inside, Aldridge. And it's set back by McGarry. Feeds it to Barton. To the right side. Pass to Newman. 20 feet out. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Now here's Parker. He's covered by Newman. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Parker's got his second bucket tonight.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And started hot, and he's only got
outside Aldridge. Green kicks to Aldridge. Parker with no one around, and the 3 off target.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
The pass to McGarry. Now the feed to Aminu.
2 minutes.
And here's Plumlee. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City, and he gets it to go. That's now 26 points for Freak.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Puts it up from 12, and Aldridge the basket on the assist by Parker.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master of it.
Aminu misses.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Looking at the game for Kawhi Leonard, he has 8 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
A different look now for San Antonio. Varejao comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's West in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And then for the Trailblazers, Ed Davis is checked in for Mitch McGarry. Cephalosha comes in for Will Barton. And Lillard subbed in for Newman. Portland leading by 11. Left side Davis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
You know, it's really hard not to know.
So we've reached the end of the first.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. Our shot selection couldn't have been better. That's the first thing I'll say. I want to see the same patience and decision-making in the second half. One big reason to be encouraged is the scoring we got off turnovers. There's nothing that'll lift a team up like good defense leading to offense, and that's just the kind of lift we could use. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. One more thing before I go. We can't let down our intensity. Stay focused, and let's close this one out strong.
And now,